Okay, is everyone else ready?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking at, there is a dude in a tree.
Yes, he's technically under the tree.
He's under the tree. Alright.
Like, leaning up against the trunk.
Sounds good. Alright.
But technically everyone, apart from Silf, can't see this right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so stop looking, guys.
The guys you can see with the little mark above them are asleep. The ones who don't are standing guard.
Also, I have cast bark skin on myself, just in case.
Okay.
So we're waiting for Silf to do recon, right? Before we do anything else.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Silf has snuck ahead.
Alright, so I assume I need... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Silf, just make a stealth roll for me.
God damn it!
Okay, are we
bloody hell.
sure we don't want me to do the magic?
Honey, it's already happening.
God damn it.
Isn't that only the range around you as well? Like a bubble.
Oh, the detect magic?
Oh, I thought you meant the stealth field thingy, whatever it is.
Okay, I'm going to ask you now, Silf.
Okay.
Which direction are you approaching this camp from?
I would have approached from the north.
From the north, so from the top of the camp?
Yep.
You want to move your thing?
Oh, I didn't know I had a thing there. Sorry.
You're in the middle of
No,
the
it's okay.
camp. What are you doing?
So you're approaching from this direction?
Mm-hmm.
It's coming from underground.
And, so you're trying to be quiet, but you see this guy sort of turn and sort of look in your direction as you actually cause a bird that you didn't even know was there to sort of fly up. Yeah, he hasn't seen you yet, but he's now looking in your direction. You can see he is human. Because, yeah, he's within 60 feet of you. And the light from this fire only sort of goes out to that sort of range. So you are actually in darkness right now.
Okay.
Which is to your advantage, because if you weren't, he would have seen you.
Yeah.
Also, from what you can tell, I will say this, these tents are actually the wagons.
Mm-hmm.
Just the world of imagination.
Yeah.
And you can see that, I'll go back to cursor, this wagon here looks to be the one that you saw Thomas riding. So the one partially under the tree is the one you saw Thomas riding.
Okay. Well, then I suppose I'll have to make another stealth roll while I move further to the east to hopefully get a better look at it.
Hmm?
Okay. Sorry.
Let me just double check. This is your favorite train.
True. I don't know. Let me look. Oh. Well,
I just realised I'm being complete for the video anyway.
You've what?
Say that again?
I just realised I'm being a bit of an idiot anyway. A normal guard, even though he's on fucking, looking out for things, wouldn't give a fuck if a spider was just walking through the camp.
No.
So,
hopefully.
if Silf comes back and just says, oh yeah, it's this caravan, I could just go in as a fucking spider, because it lasts an hour anyway, go inside the bloody thing and see if there's any cash in there. If there is, become Gomi, nick it, and fucking run. We don't all have to go in.
That's true.
Yeah, you don't actually get advantage on dexterity throws or anything except intelligence or wisdom checks.
Yeah, I mean, At most, when it comes to stealth, from what I see, it's like I can move stealthily at a normal pace in the forest. Like that's pretty much it when it comes to stealth, I think.
Yes. Sadly, and I don't believe Hermit gives you anything either. But 16 is still enough where you are pretty confident that you're not seen as you sort of move around to check this area.
As far as I know. I mean, can I make out anything more, or
say that again?
Can I make out anything more with the change of position? Can I like? I'm just trying to confirm that the. I don't know. I'm trying to learn more.
You can sort of see that if the entire group were to approach, the best angle to sort of approach from would be from that sort of direction, because the tents block the line of sights of the guard here and here. They are on watch, but sort of that is, as far as you can see, the safest avenue of approach to avoid direct line of sight and hopefully make up close.
I'm trying to decide. I'm getting a bit of feedback from you, Rose.
How about now?
Testing?
Yep.
Same.
How about now?
Testing?
Yep.
Better, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I suppose... No, I think in this case I'm going to go back to the others.
Okay, you go back and get the others. What do you say to them?
It's not going to be easy. I alerted a guard on the north side. The wagon at the northeast. I think that's Thomas's, but there's also a guy just under the tree right next to it. But the best way to approach is going to be coming from the east. Beyond that, there's so many people there.
Fog.
Is that your get out of dodge?
Wait.
What?
Hold on. How does your spell work, Ella? Like you said, you had a spell for sneaking.
Yeah.
No, the fog was it just obscures vision.
Oh. Because I've thought, I don't need you to get me in there. Silf can get me close enough
Maybe.
as a spider that I can get in there myself. I can look around in there as a spider, sustain stealthy, see if I can find any gold pouches or whatnot, or anything that looks like the pouch that Silence had. If there is, I turn back into regular me and try and snatch it. If I manage it without waking him up, I just turn back into a spider and leave. If I don't, turn into a bear, smash my way out of there and just run. That way nobody else gets in trouble. Only I do. And if it means we get this over with as quickly and silently as possible, I'm willing to do that.
That said, do you have something that's quicker than a bear?
I do, but I don't know if I'd be able to A, be a horse in there, or B, actually be able to smash the door down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that said, once you revert to back to quarter orc form, couldn't you just open the door?
I could, but I couldn't sneakily, especially if it's just woken up behind me.
True.
That's where that consideration comes in. If I can get any gold or whatnot that's in there without waking him up, then I don't have to be a bear. I can just turn back into a spider, leave, and then when I leave my spider form again, I'll have the gold on me.
So, as far as like beast form works, it's like anything on you, like doesn't.
Yeah, I get a choice. I can either have it fall off, have it stay on me if it makes sense that it'd be able to stay on me, or it just becomes part of me. So everything I'm carrying just becomes part of me in that case.
Ooh, okay.
For something tiny like a spider, yeah, it would most likely just become part of the shape.
Okay. Silf looks at, like after what he's just said, Silf looks at everyone. He's like, look, silence, Ella, this was your idea. I want to remind you that before we go in and do this. I mean, you guys get to watch it happen, so enjoy that. And I just sort of motion to Gomi, and in Elvish I say, this is a terrible fucking idea. I hate this.
Has Silf told us about...
Yep. Yeah, I made... I did say earlier that there was a guy, against that tree at the northeast corner.
Cool. So, could, for example, could Ella drop the sleep spell roughly here? That way, both the guard and everyone inside the caravan.
That's a good point, actually. If we can get Ella there, she can drop sleep on me, on the area, not on me, because that'd be a bad idea.
Yeah.
She could drop, because then that would put him inside to sleep unless somebody physically wakes him up. Or would it perception checks for me rummaging around in there, Rose? Or would I actually have to physically shake him?
He would... Hold on, let me just double check with the sleep spell. I've currently got the fog cloud at one open.
Okay, well, while you're looking that up, because I was going to say, if we can get Ella close enough that she can do the sleep spell around there, I can go in as a spider, and if he can't be woken up without me physically shaking him, then it make my life easier in there. If he does wake up, a bear smashing down the door is going to make a fuck ton of noise. So Ella can always drop a fog cloud on the caravan then, and I can just get out as a bear undercover, in theory.
Yep.
He would not wake, but the spell only lasts for 1 minute.
I could probably get in there in a minute.
Yeah, but I thought they stay asleep until roused.
Each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the speaker awake.
So yeah, it would only last a minute. Yeah. If he's awake when it affects him, I'm guessing that means that he'd definitely wake back up. But if he's asleep, I'm guessing it wouldn't make much difference anyway.
And worse than that, would they be aware that they had been charmed?
No, I wouldn't charm them.
No, they wouldn't be aware.
He would not be aware.
So, mechanically speaking, does this mean that for like 1 minute, when I'm in there with him, say like he's under the effects of the spell, I could take something off of him without him waking up, unless the spell's already ended, in which case it could wake him up.
I'll be honest, in that situation, I would ask you to make a sleight of hand to be very gentle. I'd give you advantage because he's asleep,
okay,
but there would still need to be a check.
And that also is if he's still under the effect of the spell as well.
It's like,
because the spell says you have to slap him awake, and taking something off him is slapping him.
Let me just go back to the spell. Sorry, I'm just double checking things. Uses an action to shake or slap the speaker awake.
Yes, if I don't physically shake him, I just, say his coin purse is on him, and I just
I'd say
it
you're
off.
still trying to jostle him. Like, it would still be a sharp action that's not caused by him.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that might be our best bet, is me, Silf. I turn into a spider, then me, Silf, and Ella get in. Ella casts sleep there, I go in as quick as I can as a spider and have a quick look around. Failing that, I just
Well,
therefore smash down the door. You cast fog cloud, and I get the fuck out.
I think it would be prudent to wait or to hold on the sleep spell until we're certain that they're awake. Otherwise, it'll just be wasted. Because it would be better if, like, he woke up while you were trying to do it, and then I cast sleep.
But how do you know that?
Yeah, but then I will be affected by it.
Oh, okay, true.
And you wouldn't know that he woke up.
That's true.
Plus, we have no idea if he's asleep in there or not. He could be awake in there.
So you just
So if you cast sleep, he's awake.
So you just want me to cast it preemptively?
Yeah, cast it just as I'm about to go in. Like, what's the range on sleep? It's 20, isn't it?
I thought I just put it up. I did not. Ow.
Well, you wasted a good roll.
Yeah, I sure did. 90 feet.
Oh, God. Wait, no, that's not the bubble, though, is it? It's like, you can cast it up to 90 feet, but then it's a bubble around there, isn't it?
It's a 20 feet
God damn it.
bubble
Stop.
within the 90 feet.
Yeah, you see, I can move 20 feet in a round as a spider. So all we'd have to do is have me at 25 feet, you cast it on it, I go in as a spider and just try and work quickly while he's under the effects of the spell.
Do you have a high sleight of hand?
No.
God damn it.
But if it comes to it, if it's on his person, then we could just say I'll leave without trying. If you want to play it safe.
Well, then shouldn't Silf come in there and try that?
But then that risks getting Silf seen. The whole point is I could get in and out without being seen. If Silf even goes near there, even after you've cast his sleep, anybody in there could see him.
Well, what about...
They're not going to think twice about a spider, though. So I can at least get in and recon as a spider. I mean, worst case scenario, I go in as a spider, see it's on his person, leave, tell Silf, look, it's on his person, and then we could try something else. Granted, without the sleep spell, but it's the best we got.
I've also got a minor illusion spell where I could change his face.
For how long?
1 minute. That's long enough to get out of there.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, a round is, what, 6 seconds?
But
Seconds.
you'd have to be able to see him in order to cast it on him as well, and if he's inside there...
Yo.
I have a 30-foot range.
Yeah, but you have to be able to see him in order to hit him with something like that, because it's a targeted spell, it's not like a bubble effect.
I imagine we're hashing this out while waiting for, or, no, I suppose it is already dark.
Well,
I think we're hashing out long before we reach this point.
You could carry me...
This is based off what Silf has told you, so you're more or less passing the shout while it's getting slightly later in the night, so you're more or less sure that people would be asleep.
Yeah.
You could just take me with you, and at the worst, I'll just teleport out.
Show the spell to everyone, so we know what you're talking about. Oh, Misty Step. Oh yeah, that gnome wizard we saw. That's identifiable.
Again, you have to be able to see it, so if you're inside there, you won't be able to teleport out unless the door's open, in which case all you'll be able to see is the inside of the camp.
It doesn't say that I have to see it, and if I know that the outside's clear... where does it say?
Teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see.
I missed that. Then I'll stand at the door.
Caravans have windows.
Not
necessarily.
I'll stand at the door.
They do.
Ask God.
If I stand at the door, it should be fine.
Again, though, that requires you sneaking in there in the first place.
I would just...
And getting past the guard.
I would... Silf can carry me.
Honestly, I still think we're better off going the cautious route that I said of just casting sleep on the caravan. I go in, I see if there's anything in there. If there is, I try and grab it, go back into spider, get out. If he wakes up, then I turn into a bear and smash the fucking door down, you cast fog and I run. Or if it's on his person, I can either sneak back out as a spider and tell you, look, it's on his person, we're going to need sleight of hand to do it.
Hey.
Or I just try and fucking grab it, and again, if he wakes up, turn into a bear. If not, I just stay as a spider.
Silence.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you provide a distraction, if necessary?
Oh, I will. Or rather, Silence will.
But none of you will know if anything's fucked up and pushing down the door, to be fair.
Well,
because if shit goes bad, that's the only way I'm getting out of there.
Conjure a familiar.
What do you do, though?
Go ahead and summon a familiar, or I'll summon one for you. Send it with you, like a bird or something.
I'm just saying, on the opposite side of the camp, cause a ruckus.
When the bird flies out of the tent.
I mean, because if you've got everyone looking one way, you go the other. It's the Kansas City Shuffle.
Because Kansas City exists in this world.
Well, no,
That would be more likely the Freeport City Shuffle.
Ah, there we go. Thank you.
Let's just do it. Let's just do it. We've got a lot of plans. We've even got some contingency plans.
As the best at, not being seen, half of not being seen is people looking in the other direction.
Well, then I will cast Prestidignation and cause a distraction over on the other side.
I'm not sure that Silf trusts that will really get the job done.
Well, then Silence can do
guys?
Yes?
I'm just going to point out that Silence may have something to contribute.
Yes, people. I have the Pass Without Trace, which gives you, everyone around me, plus 10 to Dexterity and Stealth.
Nice.
And
how far does that reach?
Everyone within 30 feet.
Nice. If you get within 30 feet of the thing, I can get in there and possibly grab it with plus 10 dex.
But for how long? Can you put it up on Roll20?
For an hour.
Oh,
it's concentration up to 1 hour.
Yes, so providing he doesn't get hit, he can keep that up.
So we just need to get him close.
So
yeah, exactly.
This sounds like a job.
You also cannot be tracked except by magical means. A creature with this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage.
That's really powerful.
I gotta say, it sounds like a job for me in Silence then.
But we need this guard under the tree to go asleep. Plus, bear in mind this light here. Somebody in there might be able to see you as you try and sneak past, even with the bonus to sneak.
We don't need that guy to go to sleep. We just need him to not see us. And with that...
If you can just get me close, I can be aware of him, and if he seems like he's starting to get alerted...
I barely made it through there.
All I gotta do is sit there.
Yeah, but you didn't have the plus 10 to stealth from Silent.
We'll all have that.
Alright. Listen here.
Sorry.
God damn it. Where is Silence? Hold on. I could, for example, stand right here, which is in the forest, and no one can see me. Genius. And I can do and cast my Without Trace.
Well, you can go in there so we can sneak up even easier.
And then you could spider yourself in there. You could check everything out, steal back my money, and come back and know the difference.
And with plus 10 to dex, I'll have 11 bar. And so unless I fuck up right.
Dex stealth checks.
Oh, dex. So it's not.
It is literally only stealth checks.
Oh, in that case, we would need him in there if that's the case. But then, if that is the case, I could just spider back out and say, "Look, it's on his body. We're going to have to stealth in."
Yeah.
Just checking, how many key points do you have, Silence?
3.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I can use it.
Oh no, I knew that you could use it. It's just making sure that you can't use anything else after that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because if things did go down the crapper and you had enough points, you could follow up with a darkness as you flee.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah, I'll just spy. Is that the plan we're going with?
Oh, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's
Also, if I'm next to silence, I can create a distraction up to 30 feet.
Yes, if shit goes south again, we have another way out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But let's not do that yet. We keep that in our bags of tricks.
Yes.
Yeah.
For when
So for now, I'm just going to spider my way in. If he's asleep, then I'll try and get the money. If he's not asleep, I'll leave. And, I don't know, make a web in the ground that spells out what I'm saying, like that children's book.
Charlotte's Web.
That's the one. Yeah.
That's some
Okay.
game.
Good.
So I'll
So
stay
you're
with silence.
all approaching from this direction. Yeah, sort of further down there. So silence, you cast Pass Without Trace,
Yes, I do.
and that's people within 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already going to be in spider form, just FYI.
Yep, that's okay.
And I'll be on someone's shoulder, which I guess means I don't have to take the test.
I'll say no, as you're tiny.
Yeah.
If it was something like Silf carrying Ella, I would make him roll with disadvantage. But you are small enough where it is not a problem, and so everyone roll a stealth check. Arthur,
Wait,
Gobi.
which way are we escaping to? North?
Back to the east would probably be smartest.
To the east? Okay. I just...
Yes, quickest way into the darkness of the forest, and we can all see in there, not all of them can.
Alright, so we're escaping east. I just need to know
And
that.
it's... I'm sorry, Silence had already cast...
Yep.
okay, so it's stealth plus 10?
Yep.
Yeah. Can we just roll the stealth and...
If you roll stealth, we'll just physically or mentally add plus 10. So that's 26.
Oh,
That's
flying.
15.
Jesus.
Fuck.
Good job you have that plus 10.
Yeah. A ninja who can't fucking...
Oh, fuck.
Oh my.
Things are getting interesting.
Oh
Tune in
boy.
next week.
Freeport City Shuffle, what did I say?
If you want me to cast it, I can cast it multiple times.
Well, we're not...
As you get close, so I'm just going to move you as far forward as you guys get. Probably about here. And I'm assuming Gomi. Whose shoulder would you be on?
Probably side. Got the spell up.
Okay, so I'll put you just back there to signal it. Ella,
Yup.
you can hear footsteps coming from around this side. So, as if the person from the tree, you can't see him yet, he's hidden by the wagon, but I will say you can hear footsteps.
I would motion in that direction. Trying to be quiet.
I'm assuming we're still working out of initiative.
For now, yes, I will ask for initiative roll. Basically, as soon as someone casts a spell or otherwise gets spotted, sort of thing.
Okay, well, as a tiny, itsy-bitsy little spider, seeing Ella do this, Gomi's just going to climb down and head over towards it anyway.
Yep, okay. You head over towards it. You can see one window, or sort of like, it's more a hatch. It's not actually sort of got glass, it's just a sort of shutter. It's slightly propped open, and you think you can get inside it. However, I'm just going to ask you to pause there, because Ella is signaling that she's hearing footsteps.
Yep.
Silence and Silf, how do you guys react to that? Because this is now actually a time-sensitive thing, and I think I will ask for initiative rolls at this point.
Alright. Roll initiative.
Shall I also roll just in case?
If you could, just so we know that when you act, sort of thing.
I'll roll for a second. Well, it's probably worth it is yours.
Okay.
Oh my. You wasted your good roll.
I did.
And
It's okay.
ooh, that's a old one, so that shouldn't be there. That shouldn't be there. That shouldn't be there.
Silf, in the midst of, realizing what Ella's hearing, and I assume I hear too, I put
You would.
Okay, yeah, I put my hand sort of on the back of Ella's neck and just sort of squeeze very, very gently, but in a very angry manner. I don't know how do I do this? No murder.
I give Silf the thumbs up.
And throw hellish rebuke.
Yeah. Give him the thumbs up and then just throw a chromatic orb over there.
Assholes.
The caravan catches fire.
Yeah, no, I'm on it.
I will actually say, in the Tomb of Horrors 4th edition campaign, my very ever first spell, which was a Burning Hands, set fire to the caravan we were protecting and caused the horses to bolt. The caravan leader promptly shouted out, "Stop that cart," leading my character to follow up the Burning Hands with a fireball. I critted that fireball, and I stopped the wagon. It stopped existing.
Okay. I got this. I can do this.
What did she say in Taboo? Elegant, calm, and fragrant, or some shit?
Yeah. That's not how I would describe Ella.
Okay, come on. Fine, be that way. No, you're just going to be difficult.
Goddamn.
Okay, Silence, it is your turn.
Yeah. I can't really do that much without waking everyone up. But, it stand from Ellis that she hears footsteps.
You can.
Yeah, I would probably try to whisper to her to cast the sleep spell.
Oh, great, I'm getting put to sleep then.
Yeah, I can't do that just
No,
yet.
you don't have to the spell right at the man's face. You could sort of aim it to the side.
If you end up having to do it, just do it. I mean, I am still in spider form, and even if I'm put asleep, I stay in spider form, so I'm unlikely to get spotted.
Oh.
Vince, can you be a bit louder?
Yes, I can.
20 feet of a point.
Actually, I better double check that.
But, I mean, if Ella were to cast, like, the sleep spell, like, over here, and...
That would avoid Gomi.
Yeah, but you don't know explicitly where he is, to be fair. So not power game it.
Yeah.
But we do know that he is,
On one side of the tent.
yeah, we know that he is
bugger.
somewhere here.
Yeah, you can't use it on me. because you automatically revert if you fall unconscious, drop to 0 hit points, or die. So it would actually turn me back into Gomi.
It's okay. I've got like a hodgepodge of other things to distract these people. That's like my job.
Chromatic orb.
No! God damn it.
What do you say?
Chromatic orb.
No. No murder.
So, Silence, you're not doing anything?
I'm actually trying to think of the thaumaturgy. What? That's not a shit pronunciation. Well, I could distract him.
I think thaumaturgy is correct.
Yeah, it is thaumaturgy.
This sounds really crappy. Let's see.
You mocking my language?
No.
Well, not. We do.
Yeah, that's right. That's us.
Hold on, I need to read.
Pretty sure if Callum were playing this, it'd be even more unintelligible.
I haven't heard him speak.
Is he really thick? I mean...
Oh, wow.
Oh, whoa.
There's a clip.
Sorry, Callum. Really, really sorry about that. That's not...
No,
When you
So,
listen to
the
this,
spell is
remember
30
he
feet.
said that.
So, you sadly don't think that you could cause anything far enough away to stop the guard's general direction.
True. Yeah. Well, I could move. I haven't moved yet.
That is true. You can move.
Can't I zoom in? I'm trying to zoom in to the map.
Top right, there's a little like scroll bar.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it's locked for some reason.
Idiot.
Is it?
It was for a second. I think it might have just been Roll20 bugging out.
yeah, works for me.
It can do that.
So if I were to move, I'm still stealthy. If I were to move here, I could probably, yeah, I could cast thaumaturgy behind him.
Let me just double check it.
If it's 30.
It does just say sort of within range, and I was aim it at the top of the tree, sort of thing,
Yeah.
so you can see
It
it.
says you create an instantaneous sound that originates within range, such as a rumble of thunder or the cry of a raven.
Yep.
And that's what I'm thinking, like a raven cry.
Caw-caw!
Exactly. Just to
Okay.
busy doing their imitations of ravens.
Gomi right now is rolling her many eyes.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Come on.
Okay, so you create the sound of a raven. You hear the footsteps stop. For now.
Very clever. So,
Let me just roll something. Okay. Gomi, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna just move up to the crack on the window, that is,
Yep.
and have a gander inside and see if he's asleep or not, and see if I can see
Okay.
any, gold lying around or something.
As you approach the crack, I'm going to ask you to make a perception check. Do you have the stats for a spider in front?
I do. It's in one of these tabs. There it is.
So it's almost a straight D20 roll. You have...
Yeah, it's Wisdom's 10, so it'd be...
Yeah.
Oh no, passive It isn't it?
Passive perception is 10, because it's 10 plus your wisdom modifier.
Oh, it says 12 on the compendium. It's weird. I'll just roll 20 anyway.
That's plus.
Okay.
No.
No.
You do see him. He is awake, as is his lover.
Oh my. Close your eyes now, Lempos.
His lover is a half-elf male,
Hot.
and yes, right now they are basically lying in bed, enjoying each other's company.
They're doing the dirty.
They do not notice you. The other thing you see, sort of secondary to this, is a cage hanging in the far corner by the door, upon which inside, currently asleep, is a raven.
Interesting.
The rest of the interior is sort of cramped, cluttered. You know, there's outfits scattered around, there's makeup on sort of a table, there's a candle currently unlit, there's a couple of bottles of wine perched by the bed.
Get out.
Yeah.
Get out.
Using my movement.
Yes, it would.
Does it count as action as well?
No, I wasn't.
In that case, I'll just scuttle back to the party.
Okay.
I'll say I'll stop or something. Or no, actually, no, I
I'm
wouldn't.
gonna say, because you had to climb sort of 5 feet to get up,
Yeah,
you don't make it all the way back.
so I'd be there with 20 feet.
I'd say one more. You say spiders have 20 feet?
Yeah, 12.
Yep, that's right. So, to about there.
So a tiny spider is nearly as fast as a... No.
What you saying?
Short leg.
Silf, it is your turn.
Damn it.
Isn't it Ella's turn?
No, I rolled a 1.
Oh wait, no, it's Silf. Sorry, I was reading the turn or ages to update.
Silf is just going to move back and take position, and that's it.
Okay, let me just double check line of sight. You can, from... Okay, I'm going to ask for a stealth roll here.
And you're still in range.
Yep.
Sweet.
So, 28, you're fine. Move behind a tree and peeking out, you can see the guard, now slightly more alert. He's clutching a spear, looking up into the tree, trying to see what this noise is. He's glancing your way as well, but he's not moving towards you just yet.
So just an arrow to the neck. And that's it.
Nope.
Silf is waiting. That's all. That's it.
Okay. It is now the guard's turn, and finding nothing in the tree, he will start walking towards the corner.
Bum bum. Bum bum.
20.
Bum 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 bum.
What were people's stealth checks? Let me just go up again.
No, mine was fine.
12.
I think we rolled in the 30. You don't have to check. It's fine.
Silf, he does not see you. Me.
I didn't actually do a roll because I was.
You. Yeah. I'll say he doesn't see you. He does, however, make eye contact with Rennie, with Ella.
Oh dear.
Can I?
And. Yep.
Can I make the argument? I was essentially waiting to see if I needed to.
You did say you were waiting, so I can say ready an attack. Whoa. If you hadn't have moved, I would say you could then act, but the only action you have left right now is really to attack.
No.
Yeah, that's Silf. He doesn't agree with this, but he wants his friends to succeed. And despite Renee waving her hands at me, telling me not to, that's what Silf would do.
You're attacking the guard?
Yep.
Seriously?
Yep. Yep. God damn it.
No! Have faith in your fucking friends.
11 misses.
God damn
Wouldn't
it.
he have advantage because he doesn't know he's there? Something on the stealth, isn't it?
So he heard a noise. He is on edge.
Yep.
He is expecting trouble.
Okay.
He is not, to use the technical term, flat-footed.
Yeah. I tried.
He sees them. So he sees them, and as he sort of turns, your arrow flips past him, and it funks into the tree trunk behind him. The sharp crack is almost as loud as his then shout of "Bandits!"
God damn it.
And he starts banging against the wagon, and you hear the other guards throw up this cry of "Bandits! Bandits! Bandits!"
Common brigands.